Otherwise, I'll to definitely explain, but I'll give chances to, yeah, you can explain armed to the teeth. Yes. Up the point or up to the mouth. Exactly. Yes. And one sentence also. I want to be armed to the teeth while going to get my CLAT exam. Yes, very good. Good. So, is the meaning understood? Is the meaning understood?
No, sir.
Okay. So, armed to the, yeah. What somebody said yes or somebody said no?
No, sir. Repeat
Yeah.
kar dijiye, sir.
Yeah, armed to the teeth. Would you love to, or should I? Armed to the teeth. What is the meaning of armed to the teeth? Yeah, armed to the teeth means fully equipped, like he's fully prepared. When somebody is going for some exam, so it should be written, it should be explained that I'm armed to the teeth. If he's totally prepared for it, and suppose if somebody is going for war, so I'm armed to the teeth. That means I'm fully prepared for everything,
Ji.
for the fight or something.
Okay.
Yes. So around the second point is around the, would you? Yes, exactly. Yes. Around the earth. Yes. So around the means that something around us or something around the object. Around the meaning, what she explained is totally right. She explained around there's the earth, the in India is around the earth, which is wrong. Around the earth, the universe, the earth is there around the universe, which is also wrong. Around the universe is earth, which is correct. So around something means around the particular thing.
What would be synonymous of around the?
What the?
What the meaning of around the?
Around the means around the whatever the stuff thing is. Around the means around that particular thing.
Specific word we can say.
What?
In specific word, what will be?
A specific word is going to be 1 second. I'll tell you one single word also.
Yes.
There's no single word for this.
Okay.
Yeah, the meaning online also came situated on every side, which is what I explained. Located or situated on every side. That is what I said, like the earth, India, earth, around the globe. Yes. So, around the means, the way we say that the oxygen is around from earth to the sky, the oxygen is there around the world. Water, yes.
We can say near.
Near, no, not near. It's around, like around the place, like all over the place. All over the place, this particular thing is there. So that is called that we say around the place.
Okay.
Not near the means that there are two things. If we say near the, so one thing is near the other thing, that comes in near. But one thing is, suppose this thing is there, around the thing is air.
Okay.
Yes. Third point is around the corner. Hello?
Everywhere.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, around the corner.
Everywhere.
Not everywhere. Around the corner means,
So near, something very near type.
yeah, around the corner means, like suppose this room is there where you used to take the classes. At one end, the particular thing is there. So we say around the corner, that thing is, you definitely find like suppose a pen around the corner. It's not going to be one corner only, but at one point of this entire place, we use this word like around the corner.
Please, some specific meaning, sir.
Yes, specific meaning. See, the meaning is, if we search it online, the meaning is located or situated on every side, which is wrong. Around the corner is something else. I'll tell you this thing also, that if we talk about Google only, Google is also somewhere wrong, sometimes wrong. Because
Okay.
things like, as we say, around the corner. So over here, online it is given located or situated on every side, but it is not the meaning of this thing, around the corner. Around the corner means at one point around the corner. At
Okay.
one particular point around the entire corner, you're going to find that thing. So that
Ji.
way.
Okay.
Yes. Achi Pachi. Useless talk. Nobody's answering only. Should we go to fifth point?
Okay.
Fourth point you've understood?
Yes,
Sir,
useless talk.
repeat the fourth one, please.
Yeah, please.
Useless talk.
Useless talk.
Going out of the topic.
Going out of the topic. Whatever the topic must be going on, if somebody goes out of the topic, he's going Archibaji. I'll give you one normal example, very normal example, which everybody can understand. Suppose somebody is explaining about Chandigarh. He or she is talking about Chandigarh for about, it's been half an hour. And suddenly somebody says something about UK. So that is out of, like out of the topic if somebody is talking. So
Okay.
that ways.
Ji.
As big as a house.
Something physically having a height.
Not only height,
Not only height, something physically big.
physical big. Yes. Yes. Somebody stand. You were looking over there, not so. Yeah, something big. As big as a house means something physically very big.
Big in size only.
Size.
Ji.
As sick as a dog.
Knows what he wants to do.
After restraining, simply after something, even after stopping or restraining something.
Exactly. Yes. A dog, even if we stop him or her, like dog or bitch or anything, if we stop a dog or bitch, so they still do the same thing. Similar thing goes for this also. Even if we are stopping something, he's as like a dog. Doesn't listen to anything, but does this the stuff only.
Not understood, sir.
As sick as a dog, once again I'll tell you, as sick as a dog means that even if we stop somebody from something, they do not stop. They still do the same thing. So we say this thing that he is as sick as a dog who does this thing, particularly even if somebody's stopping him or her.
Non-stop, we can say.
Non-stop is not the right word. Is not the right word,
right
but
word.
even if somebody is stopping somebody, that is not right. Don't do it. Still the person does it. So he's as sick as a dog. Because dogs, no matter what, even if we stop them from something, they do not stop. They still do it.
सर लाइक
जी
इन हिंदी ऐसा होता है कि कुत्ते की तुम कभी सीधी नहीं होती लाइक
बिल्कुल
दैट
बिल्कुल 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 बात सही है. This is the right thing which you've said.
Sir,
हाँ जी.
is that good meaning is like someone who's feeling like vomiting or
No, that is not wrong. That is not right. Sorry, not wrong. That is, yeah.
The meaning of sick is actually ill.
yeah, ill.
So how can we say that?
This is only a proverb. As sick as a dog. So he's sick as a dog. We do not say sick like जैसे as we ये नहीं कहना कि बुखार ही हुआ है वही sick है, but किसी को ये कहना कि he's just like a dog, he's sick like a dog. जैसे हम कहते हैं ना like जैसे उन्होंने हिंदी का भी वो बोला था proverb, so that was actually the right. कुत्ते की दुम कभी सीधी नहीं होती. अब एथलेटिक, अब जैसे कुत्ते की दुम कभी सीधी नहीं होती, अब कोई उसको सीधा थोड़ी कहता है, वो तो बस वो होती है कि टेढ़ी की टेढ़ी रहती है. That ways. And you can also make sentences for it. Can you make the sentences like the meaning I've already explained? Can you make some sentences about it? About this, with this?
Sixth one only.
Not sixth one, anyone. You can start with anything.
Okay.
You've got 10 and you can start with anything. Like rest I haven't explained till now, but you can start with anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Now at the 11th hour, what is the meaning of this?
at the last moment.
Last moment, at the 11th hour, that we, for example, like we were sitting and having a party at our place for about 8 hours. And at the 11th hour, he told us that we've got an exam after that, the next day. That ways.
Please share the whiteboard. I have no assignment.
You what? What?
Assignment नहीं है सर मेरे पास.
Assignment nahi hai. So I'll just show it to you. Is it fine now?
Whiteboard share कर दीजिए सर screen पे.
Can you please help me out in that?
Like just before. अभी share था सर.
Is it?
Visible sir. Visible.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Visible.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Repeat the answer of seventh. As at the switch.
Sleep at the switch wheel. Sleep at the switch. Sleep at the switch means not attentive or alert. A person who is not attentive or alert, if we're talking about something, but he goes out of the track and he's not even attentive, not even understanding. So that is, we use this word.
Okay.
Yes. So we can even make a sentence. So like we've already made so many sentences. So one sentence you can also make.
As sleep as that the switch वाले का sir.
What?
Seventh का sentence sir.
Yeah, asleep at the switch.
You are not attentive in your class.
Sir, they are not using the proper word here.
Phrase मतलब
The phrase is asleep at the switch or wheel.
Okay.
Yes, the meaning I've already explained to you, and or else should I explain once again? It's asleep at the switch means a person is not attentive,
Not
and
attentive.
yes. So can you make a sentence for it?
No, sir.
Oh. So can you people help out, or should I only make?
So may I?
Yeah, please.
The watchman always forget to switch off the generator even after the light
Yes,
is on. He's just like a person who always sleep at the switch.
yes, very good, very good. Yes. At the 11th hour. This I guess everybody must be knowing because we usually use this proverb at the 11th hour. And the meaning is at the 11th hour, yeah, please.
at the last moment.
Last moment, exactly. And at the 11th hour, like a person who must be given a lot of time, but he didn't do the in the entire time, he didn't do it. At the last moment, he's doing something. He just remembered we have to complete it, so he starts doing it. Whether he will be able to complete it or not, so we say that he started at the 11th hour. No response. Yeah, should I speak the sentence also?
Yes.
May
Yeah,
I?
yeah, please.
My friend postponed our trip at the 11th hour.
Yes, very good. Exactly. I'll give you another sentence. We had plans for a particular party, like for the like earlier, like everybody must be knowing there used to be a Sojoba night, St. John's, right?
Okay.
Okay, so like there was Sojoba night, and everybody must were kept on waiting for about 1 year, and the last moment at the 11th hour, they just postponed it to 2 months more. Like they postponed it on 25th December. So they postponed it to 31st Jan. So like that, this we can say that the 11th hour they changed it.
Okay.
At the mercy of. At the mercy of.
Leave someone at the, you know, the masses were left on the mercy of the king.
Mercy of the king. Yes. Very good. Like as about 2 days back only, I was talking about our PM with the Punjabis, whatever they did. So the Punjabis were left at the mercy of this Modi decision.
The recent farm laws were intended to left farmers at the mercy of the big
Leaf farmers.
Leaf farmers at
Yes.
the mercy of big corporations.
Exactly. Yes. So have you understood or
Please
Please
repeat.
repeat.
yes? Avoid something like the plague.
Correctly, I think they are saying repeat.
Repeat.
Sorry, sir.
What are you saying? Repeat.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, please.
Ninth one.
मतलब मेरी आवाज में जा रही है
हाँ जी, हाँ जी. Yeah. We had this law of killing the like the law against the farmers, but they were left at the mercy of the rule of our PM. Though this the Reliance Ambani and Adani, they bought the shares for the company for the companies in which all the stuff had to be bought from this farmers. So, but they were left at the mercy of the decision of the prime minister.
So please tell the meaning first.
The meaning is at the mercy of means at the mercy at the decision of a particular person. Mercy, at the mercy of somebody, that at the decision of a particular person.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
What something like the plague.
Sir, does it mean उसकी दया के भरोसे छोड़ जाना ऐसा कुछ something?
Yes. उसके लास्ट डिसीजन के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. उसकी वो जितना अगर दरिया दिल होगा तो उसकी मर्सी के ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा डिसीजन, जो लास्ट डिसीजन होगा.
Okay.
हाँ जी. Avoid something like the plague. Would somebody explain or should I? Yeah, nobody. So the meaning of this is staying away from something. Staying away from something.
Give up.
Give up. Exactly.
Okay. Give.
Yes. Meaning somebody will tell, or sorry, sentence somebody will tell, or should I only speak sentence?
May I?
Yeah, please.
One of my friend, Dr. Sidhu,
Yeah.
has been very talented person and earning and has earned the large number of the degrees, but still he's not able to make his hands meet because he doesn't want to do the job. He's just like avoiding the job like something like plague.
Very good. But see, Dr. Sidhu is me only. I was working in a hospital. So is it about me?
No, sir, it was random.
Okay. Well, my name is also, my surname is also Sidhu, and I also work in a hospital only. I used to work in a hospital only. For
It
4.5
was
years, I worked in GMCH, 32 hospital.
Sir, I apologize.
No, what is wrong in this? Yeah, this is also true. Yeah, the second point is question second, write meaning and make sentences using the following words.
Sir, excuse me, I
Yeah.
just joined the class a bit late. Can you
Yeah.
explain the meaning of around the?
Around the neck,
Something is missing around the in the
around the
assignment.
corner, around the
Second.
the third point.
In second one.
Second one.
Around the simple, the word is only the words are around the, that is it.
Okay, so what does it mean?
Around the means around earth. Oxygen is less because after that then the complete sky is not full of oxygen also. So there is air around the earth.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Are you listening?
Yes, sir, I got.
Yeah, exactly. Bonhomie, the meaning is given cheerful friendliness. So I'll wait for 2 minutes. हाँ, हाँ जी. Thank you. Write meaning and make sentences using the following words. I'm talking about the question number 2.
Yes, sir.
The first is bonhomie. Bonhomie means cheerful, that he there's a sentence which came on online. He executed good humor and bonhomie. That
Good
cheerful.
nature.
What?
Sir, is it good nature?
Yeah, good nature also. Good nature is part of it. We can say cheerful friendliness.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Burnish by metal. Metal, no.
Polished by rubbing.
Rubbing, exactly. Yes, yes, yes. Did you get the meaning?
No,
No.
sir.
Polish by rubbing. Polish by rubbing. Like a sentence that the new car was totally burnished. Hmm? Okay, okay, fine. So I'm going to go to the other point, and the next third one, catapult.
Promote or
Yes. Promote or
demote someone.
demote someone. So can you also tell a sentence, any one of you? The meaning is promote or demote someone.
Promote.
Yes. Will you make some sentence? Will you?
Could you repeat the meaning of the third word?
Third, the meaning is promote somebody or demote somebody. Yes, please.
Due to his, due to his working,
Today's work pressure. You can tell me in Hindi also. I'm going to speak.
due to his passion of, in his working in the particular field, he was catapulted by his company or boss or.
Yes, very good. Good, good. Could you listen to what he said?
No,
No.
sir.
Due to his work and his hard work, he was catapulted and to the higher post.
Okay, sir.
Catastrophic.
devastating, painful,
Yes.
destructive,
Great damage. Causing a great damage. Yes. Certain great damage. Could you write it or have you written?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the meaning, who is going to speak now? Like any one of you, not meaning, sorry, sentence.
the war left catastrophic effect on the country.
Yes.
It
Whatever.
was at the same time.
So can you speak it a bit loud so that they can also listen, please? The
The
war?
war left catastrophic impact on the country.
Yes.
Got it, sir.
Yeah. Cabal.
Make pretty
So
or
criticize maybe.
What?
Criticize maybe.
Cabal. No. Yeah. Criticize also. Make pretty or unnecessary objections. Make pretty or unnecessary objections. Make pretty or unnecessary objections. So the sentence, should I only make? Yeah.
May I?
Okay. Yeah, please.
It was very hard for the LGBT community to survive in this society due to cavil behavior of the individuals.
Very good. Very good. It was very hard for whom?
LGBT community.
Okay. Good, good, good. Chaos. Chaos to everybody must be knowing, but still. Huh? Yeah. Exactly. Chaos. He created some chaos. Yeah. Should I tell the meaning or everybody knows? Nobody's speaking only.
Sir, we know that.
But below the next one. Chaos means full confusion and disorder. Confusion that though we were all discussing about a particular thing, but he started something else only and he's created a chaos in that, in the entire room. It's only a sentence. He started something else only and created a chaos.
Got it, sir.
Yeah. Combative. Ready or eager to fight or argue. Ready or eager to fight or argue. It depends on somebody's nature. He's combative, that he is always ready and eager to fight with somebody. As in 2022, like this, as we can also say that many wives say to the husbands, husbands say to the wives, So they usually use this word, combative. Combative, I do not, I always want to, though whenever I'm sitting for my lunch, the wife can also say, the husband can also say, whenever I'm sitting sitting for my lunch, the other person starts fighting, and because he's very combative. Combative means that he is always ready to fight, he or she.
But can it be used for the positive sense? Matlab, the meaning is, na, he's always ready to argue also.
Yes, yes. Yes, I'll tell you this thing. In the positive things are the lawyers, for the lawyers, because the lawyers, whatever the case must be put, there is negative also and positive also. But the person who takes the negative points and fights against it, is very combative. We can talk with the lawyers.
Okay, sir.
His nature is very combative. His speaking, his argument is very combative. Communal. The next point is communal. The meaning given is very it's easily understood. Like almost everybody must be knowing the meaning also. But again, I'm going to speak the meaning. It's shared by all members of a community for common use. Shared by all the members of a community. Communal. Like as whenever the elections happen, the result is very communal. Whenever the elections happen, the result is very communal. Means that it's shared by all the members of the community.
Yes,
Nobody
sir, got
speaking.
it.
Yeah, fine. And compassion. Compassion that everybody must know. Huh? Pretty person. Pretty. I'm not able to speak the word. Compassion, everybody has understood. Though must be knowing only.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Next word is comply. What is the meaning and what is the sentence?
Oblige.
Oblige, yeah. Yes, we can use it, comply, but the comply means that whatever the rules are, we follow that rule. We move according to that. Whatever the rules of suppose this classroom. So whatever the rules must be, we are going to follow that. That whatever the teachers expect, if we fulfill that, whatever the parents expect, if we comply that. So he's a very obedient child. He complies with he or she complies with all the needs of the parents, whatever the expectations are. Sorry, comply, like whatever the must be the wish, if he or she fulfills that. So that is the comply. Okay, or nobody speaking?
Got it, sir.
Yeah, fine, good. So the next is fill in the blanks. Thank you. The next is fill in the blanks. Should I start with the first point?
Okay.
Yeah. First point is the thief explained how he dashed from the jail, escaped. Yeah. How he dashed from the jail.
Fourth one, has escaped.
Yeah, not has escaped.
Second one, had escaped.
No, not escaped from the jail. The third point is right. Because you know why it can't be had escaped, because had is already the past tense. So it can't be past and past tense two together. Because had also came and escaped also came. So it can't be two DD, and ED, two past tense together. So it can't be had escaped. It will be only escaped. The thief explained how he escaped from the jail.
Okay, sir.
If we talk in Hindi, it's going to be the thief explained. एक thief को क्या बोलते हैं, एक चोर ने, हाँ, एक चोर ने समझाया वो कैसे जेल से भागा.
Got it, sir.
Yeah, fine. He held dash to the books passionately. He held on. Sorry. Yes, please.
Yes, sir. On.
Yeah, I only spoke. Sorry. Yeah. Now I'll give the chance to the smart boy sitting over here. Yeah, please. The thief did not know where they dashed from. Have come from. Yes, correct. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
They did not know where they had come from. No, they had come from is also right. The first point. The first point is also right. उनको यही तो है. They did not know. उनको नहीं पता था वो कहां से आए थे.
Yes, sir.
They
Had
had.
from.
Yeah, they had come from. Yes. The third point. Yes. Now we come on to the fourth. Fourth point is there is only one member who has not paid his dash and he has promised to pay before the end of this month. Remittance, honor.
Subscription. Right.
There is only one member who has not paid his allowance.
So allowance is something somebody is allowing to
Yeah, the government is giving.
The subscription.
Subscription is when we subscribe to something, like.
Subscription is mostly there before the
Yes. Honorarium is not remittance, attends, allowance. There is only one member who has not paid his allowance and he has promised to pay before the end of this month. Allowance must be the word. Allowance. I don't have the answers.
Remittance is not meaning the payment left when someone gave money to.
and the share of the children to pay before.
Yes. There is only one member who has not paid his remittance and he has promised to pay before the end of this month. Well, the thing is that though the according to the meaning which we are searching, it is coming to remittance also and subscription allowance also, allowance. So, but we do not know the meaning. Right now, I'm going to go down and find the meaning and I'll tell you.
Okay, sir.
Fine? Yeah. Is the answer available?
No, sir.
Okay, okay. Yeah, the fifth point is he was an dash swimmer, but was swept away by a strong dash. He was an
Expert swimmer.
expert swimmer, and he was swept away by a strong current.
Front.
Correct. Yes. Sixth point. The teacher gave many examples to dash the idea contained in the poem to bring
The
out.
fourth one, yeah.
Yeah, to bring out. 7th point. The more electricity you use,
The higher the bill will be.
the higher will
Yeah,
be.
your bill.
The higher, where is it? The higher your bill will be. Yeah, fourth point. The higher your bill will be. But that minister of Punjab only who stood, he said that I'm going to reduce the bills also. Who was he? Channi, exactly. He said this thing, which is the most wrong thing. How can you ask how can you ask the rest of the people to pay, to all the public to pay less to the government? The rich parents decided to send their two sons of Eton and stronghold of the dash of the rich.
Pedigree.
Pedigree.
So fourth,
Yeah.
progeny.
Well, I have to search the meanings of these words.
Pedigree is something, like,
Pedigree is like a kursi nama in Punjabi, जहाँ लिखा होता है सारी hierarchy of the ancestors.
The rich parents decided to send their two sons to Eton, the stronghold of the dash of the rich.
I think parents of the.
The stronghold of the parents of the rich. Well, I don't know the meanings of the rest, so that is why I won't be able to tell. See, according to the first one, parents, it is sounding good, but it can be the rest three also because I don't know the meaning. So, if I would have been sitting for the exam, then I would have left this point because instead of the negative points, getting the negative if my answer is wrong, so I better leave it.
will be from
What? Progeny. Progeny of the rich.
children of the rich, they had sent their, like money to
Again, we are all guessing only, so not sure. For 9th point, she stood dash the crowd quite amazed.
So N, first one.
Yeah. What would you people? She stood within the crowd quite amazed. Yes. Yes.
no idea.
No idea. See, the first, as she said, the first point is also right because if you put the first word, according to that, she stood in the crowd pretty quite amazed. It's a normal English, simple English. But the second point also, she stood within the crowd quite amazed. This is also correct. So both the words may make a meaning, make a complete sentence. The magnificent Dash temple was constructed by the Chinese. The magnificent Dash temple
The fourth one.
Magnificent
century
8th
old.
century old, yeah, temple was constructed by the Chinese. Correct.
For 8 because in rest there is S.
Yes,
So it
yes.
should be what?
8th century old. Yes. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Make the complete sentence. Whenever whenever the fill in the blanks come, we should always, out of these 4 points, we should always put each and every point and then make the sentence, complete the sentence. Does it make any sense or not? When we put the fourth one, it makes a sense. The magnificent 8th century old temple was constructed by the Chinese. Fourth, the time is already 4. 1 second. So,
सर एक डाउट था,
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
जो 10th ब्लैंक है इसका आंसर 1 क्यों नहीं हो सकता?
The magnificent 8th century old temple. Yeah, see, this makes no complete sentence. 8th century old. There is dash in the sentences. 8th century old, 8 dash centuries dash old temple. This makes no sentence.
Sir, even in the right option that you said, the fourth, there is also
Fourth
a
one,
dash.
the magnificent 8th century old temple, 8 centuries old temple. 1 second, just hang on. The magnificent 8 centuries old, 8th century old, 8th century, 8 centuries old. Yeah, you're correct. Vasi, the first point is right because centuries, 8 centuries. Yeah, you're correct. If you found out this point. Yeah, it's the first point, correct. Yes, you were wrong in this. In fact, I was also wrong when I said the fourth point only. The first point is right. Very good. You found the right point for the first one. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now question 4. Find errors and correct the sentences. In the following questions, some parts of the sentences have errors and some are correct. Find out which part of a sentence has an error. The number of that part is the answer, sorry. If a sentence is free from error, your answer is no error. Yeah. So the first point I'm going to read. A city dweller finds it difficult to pass away the time. In a village, no error. A city dweller finds it difficult. No, we have to complete it also now. So it's going to be the first point. No. See, read the find errors and correct the sentences. Correct the sentences. If in the following question some part of the sentences have errors and some are correct. Find out which part of the sentence has an error. The number of the part is the answer. The number of that part is the answer. It is, if a sentence is free from error, your answer is no error. A city
Sir,
dweller, yes.
it's a kind of guess. A city dweller finds it difficult to pass the time away.
पास अवे तो होता है कि Means pass away को हम साथ में यूज करते हैं.
Hmm.
So he was saying that कि अगर हम away को इसके मतलब वो कर दें, you know, cut कर दें तो the city developer finds it difficult to pass the time in a village.
Second point makes sense, some meaning. If we say like this, a city dweller finds it difficult in a village. We can also say that a city dweller finds it difficult to pass away the time. The city dweller finds it difficult in a village. I guess the second point, a city dweller finds it difficult in a village. Okay, you're searching online. Yes, very good.
And sometimes so
Which one?
again you
Brother, do you remember yesterday also and day before yesterday also said the same thing. These small things which we speak with each other, small things that please give me a copy, this and that. Also speak in English because this will get you polished. Because if you speak in the Hindi, I can guarantee you one thing, once you'll be sitting for the interview also. After speaking for about 10 minutes, after that one sentence, Hindi ta bhi aa jayega, Punjabi ta bhi aa jayega. So you should not speak in Hindi and Punjabi. Yeah. Yes. So well, we are not pretty sure about this answer because both the small the sentences make a sentence make a meaning. So neither they could find out online on the net also.
Online makes the away using what you were away with it.
Away in a village.
Sir, the developer finds it difficult to pass the time. It will that. It will also be no need to use away. In that online answer is that there is no need to use the word away.
Okay. Okay, well, this I'm not pretty sure. So it would be very wrong if I give the wrong answer. So I don't know the answer for this. Second point, visitors dash. The first point is visitors were not permitted. Second, entering the park after dark. Visitors. Okay, we do not have to find out right or wrong. The second one is going to be visitors entering the park were not permitted after dark. It's going to be 213.
And also, these are not general words.
Yeah, okay.
We
Then
have to find the error where it's like over here RC,
Hmm.
to entering the park.
what? Entering the park.
So entering
Two.
the park,
Two.
yeah, two should be there.
So the full is going to be. The sentence.
Visitors were not permitted to enter the park after dark.
To entering the park is no, it's wrong. It's not complete.
Or entering the park.
To enter the park.
Visitors were not permitted to enter the park after dark. This also not. Visitors were not permitted after dark, entering the park after dark.
So could it be visitors were not permitted for entering the park after dark?
That is what you added the word for entering. So I don't know whether we can add this word or not because
So this means there is an error in the second part. That means for should be there in the option na, for the
yes, for entering the park after dark.
so
Yes, yes.
the error is in the second part.
Second part, yes. Correct. So now we come to the third one. Later on, after we complete all 10, we'll again go to the first one. Again, we'll do it. So right now we'll go to the third one. That is the fifth and the final act. The fifth and final act of Macbeth contain the sleepwalking scene. No error. 1, 2, 3.
No error, sir.
The fifth and final act of Macbeth contain the sleepwalking scene. This also sentence doesn't make any meaning. The fifth and final act of Macbeth contain the sleepwalking scene. What is that? Sleepwalking scene? Do you know the meaning? Does
Sir,
anyone know the meaning?
Sir, नींद में चलना
नींद में चलना?
might be its guess.
Yeah.
सर contain को replace करके contains नहीं होएगा फिर? If there is no error.
The fifth and final act of Macbeth contains the sleepwalking scene. The fifth and final act of Macbeth contains the sleepwalking scene. No, not contains also. It's absolutely fine if we we join these different points, first and second point. Then also it makes a sentence. The fifth and final act of Macbeth contains the sleepwalking scene. That also makes sense. Fourth point, they have this makes a complete sentence only. I'm talking looking at the fourth point. That is one of the terrorists of the Kashmir Valley are shot dead. Is shot dead. Is जो आएगा यहाँ पे it should come is shot dead. One of the terrorists of the Kashmir Valley is shot dead. हाँ हाँ is आना चाहिए वो और नहीं आएगा यहाँ पे because one of the terrorists one की बात कर रहे हैं ना single person so it should come is one of the terrorists of the Kashmir Valley is shot dead. Fifth point, 10 kilometers is a long distance to walk. 10 kilometers is a long distance to walk.
No error, sir.
No error, yeah, no error. I saw him a couple of times since May. I saw him a couple of times since May. I saw him a couple of times since May. Yeah, it can't be possible that if all the points are without any mistake because exactly.
It must be I have seen him.
I have seen him a couple of times since May. You know what? We do not have to correct these points. We don't have to correct it. One second. Find errors and correct the sentences. Oh yes, it is given. We have to correct it also. Correct the sentences. So it can be this. I saw him. It can be we. It can be I only. I saw him a couple of times since May. T, which 10 kilometers is a long distance to walk. I saw him a couple of times since May. It is not I saw him. It is gonna be I have seen him a couple of times since May. It's gonna be I have seen him. So it is also written that you have to correct it. So it's gonna be I have seen him. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
the sixth point. Yeah. Seventh, tea which I am drinking is hot. No error. Okay. Tea which I am drinking is hot. The tea which I'm drinking, it's going to be the tea. It is never tea which I'm drinking. It is the tea which I'm drinking is not hot. Is hot.
Got sir. Yes, sir.
It's going to be the tea which I'm drinking is hot. Although the police officer sympathized and the poor with poor, he refused to take an action against the rich man. No error. Although the police officer sympathized with
With the poor.
the poor, but he refused. Sorry. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. I'll just call you back in about half an hour. Okay. So, like, would you be having any cell phone or not? Yeah, we were at the ninth point.
8th one, sir.
Yeah. Although the police officer sympathized with poor, he refused to take an action against the rich man.
So, but he refused to take an action against the rich man.
Yes. Although the police officer
With the
sympathized,
poor.
although the police officer sympathized with the poor, but he refused to take an action against the rich man. Although the police officer sympathized with poor, but he refused to take an action against the rich man. Yeah, the correct is going to be like this. Although the police officer sympathized with the poor, comma, but he refused to take an action against the rich man.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yeah. 9 point. We were looking forward to hear news about the missing fisherman. We were looking forward to hear news about the missing fisherman. We were looking forward to hear news. Hear the news, basically. Hear the news against the missing fisherman. Against the missing fisherman. We were looking forward to hear the news about the missing fisherman. The is going to come, I guess, to hear the news.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And the 10th point. Ma'am is still, like, she's searching. Once you're going to be free, so we'll go. Okay, yeah. The 10th point. The actress Dash was shocked, and not Dash. The actress was shocked by the news of her dog's death. The actress was shocked from the news of her dog's death.
Add the news of her dog's death.
The actress was shocked. What? By from the news of her dog's death. The actress was shocked by the news of her dog's death. Yeah, it is correct also. By the news, like she was shocked by the news of this. So we can also use from, we can also use by. So the no error is also right. Or if we have to add, we can add the word from. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we go to the fifth point. That is right answer of the following comprehension passage.
क्वेश्चन मतलब
Which,
क्वेश्चंस निकालने हैं आपको
this is question fifth. Fifth point, like this is a long one. Like after that, we have to answer. So this, reading the entire thing for you. You have to read. Yeah, fine. So the fifth point, everyone will do it as a homework.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the fifth one, because it's a very long one. If you want me to read, then also I can do it. But right now, because already the classes has got over, so because next class we can discuss. In the next class, we'll discuss about this.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, fine. Thank you so much. Good
Thank
day.
you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.